Here lies the best advertising of 2024 so far, halfway through the year, and Ad Age, which is a leading ad trade publication reporting on all types of things for the advertising and marketing industry. If you're an agency, if you're a brand, you read this. They've listed 27 of their favorite campaigns for the year so far. Let's get into it. I'm just going to give you a taste. These are coming in no particular order. They are not ranked, just a bunch of great campaigns this year. The first one is called the Dehydrator, and this is by beverage company Liquid Death. The brand is known for being very outlandish and very over the top with their marketing, and this is no exception. It's a sweepstakes, and the prize is a jet. The prize is a jet called the Dehydrator. This does appear to be real, and it's a nod for those of you who get the inside baseball to Pepsi, which offered a free jet in the 90s in a very popular marketing campaign and then actually failed to give that away. It's a good Netflix documentary, by the way, watch it. Another one here that you saw during the Super Bowl this year is called Dash the Ads. It's for DoorDash. It's by Wyden and Kennedy. Big personal fan of this ad. It was great, innovative use of a Super Bowl spot. You could enter a competition and the winner got DoorDashed all of the products from every single ad in the Super Bowl, and that included things like cars. Why this was so genius is because the brand problem revolved around the fact that many people think DoorDash is just for food, but DoorDash is for literally everything. And this ad proved that. Another Super Bowl ad, we got Michael CeraVe for CeraVe, the skin care lotion. This is by Ogilvy, and yeah, you don't need me to explain this. You've seen it everywhere since. It's one of those campaigns that came out during Super Bowl at the beginning of this year, and it's just had legs. People keep talking about it. It keeps coming up. It's one of the best campaigns, the most talked about campaigns all year. And then we got an ad by this advertising agency, Mischief, at no fixed address. And this is for one of our clients called Tubi, the streaming service, and it's called More Popular Than. The Tubi story is crazy, first of all. It's gone from like a challenger brand that no one really knew, even though it was already installed on most people's smart TVs. No one had really heard of it, or understand what they did, who they were. They came out in Super Bowl a couple of years ago, and they've since dominated the streaming category. They are America's most popular free streaming service. They just launched in the UK to much fanfare. People are loving it. But in America, they've grown in such popularity that a couple of months ago, their monthly viewership crossed the threshold of 75 million. Today, that's more than 80, but 75 was the number that Mischief had to play with. And Tubi and Mischief thought, well, this is a huge number, but it feels much, much bigger when you put it in the context of all of these different things. So, for instance, Tubi is literally more popular than France and being French. There are 68 million people who live in France and who are French, and then compare that to the 75 million people that watch Tubi every month. Crazy. Everyone's talking about pickleball, but actually there's only 36 million American players, and obviously Tubi is much more popular than pickleball. 8 million people, 9 if you're pushing it, live in New York City. That's nothing compared to the 75 million that log into Tubi every month. That's like, I can't do the math, but that's X times people that live in New York City. More popular than divorce, actually, is Tubi. More popular than babies. 4 million babies are born on average in America every single year. 75 million log into Tubi every single month. You think the Brooklyn Bridge is popular? It is. 8 million people visit it every single month, but that's nothing compared to the 75 million people that view Tubi every single month. 9 million people visiting Times Square? Nothing on the 75 at Tubi. So this campaign was big, it was 360, and the examples lived well beyond just New York, but we did do a lot of contextual advertising. So if you're around New York, obviously all of these were in Times Square in Midtown, then you would have seen very New York specific contrast with Tubi. But yeah, great, fun campaign.